I think we got Sami next.
Yes.
I can tell by the eyes. Sami's got the eyes. Those eyes tell the story right there. Fairly tall and lean. We've grown. How much have you grown the past few years? Keep growing, I'm sure.
A couple inches, yeah.
How tall now?
I'm 5'9.5".
And junior?
Yes.
So you probably can grow some more then.
I hope.
You look taller too. You're getting on. This kid's getting taller on us now. Position on the court. What position?
Shooting guard.
So you could maybe play some forward too, possibly. A rebounding shooting guard, maybe.
Yeah.
Now, how's your role gotten better, more involved this year for you? Because it seemed like in the past sometimes I'm just an evaluator. I just see what I see and I tell people what I saw. I see you kind of as a shooter. I'll take a few of those threes. They're going. They go. See what maybe they don't go. I'll kind of back off from the threes a little bit. How's that role and all your roles evolved and got better this year?
Well, at the beginning of the season, I was streaky. Like, my shot wasn't falling at all, and all the coaches told me, keep shooting, have confidence in your shot. So over the past few weeks, my shot, I've followed and it's going pretty well. I mean, I had to work hard. If I don't make my threes, I have to learn how to drive, and depends on how they're guarding me. And
is your key shot going to be that three since you're the shooting guard? I mean, your key shot's going to be any shot because you're a shooting guard or even a shooter.
Yeah.
But is the three probably a big part of all this whole deal?
Yes.
Yeah. How about the foul line? How do things go there for you?
I'm pretty sure I'm one of the top foul shooters on our team. I just go up there with confidence and hopefully it goes in.
Did it become we haven't talked about this much with the coach and the players. Did that become a crucial part of the game plan at all down the stretch, the free throw line? Many times it doesn't close games. Sometimes your games weren't as close, but how about the free throw line down the stretch? Any games aside about those close shots?
Close shot. I don't necessarily drive as often, but in the championship game, I hit 2 key free throws, 2 for 2, and it kind of helped our team get up in the game, and it just brings everyone else up once.
What was the big moment of the year for you, probably? Big moment?
My biggest game, I would say, when we played in the state tournament at, let's see, what's it called? Nash Central. That I hit the three-pointer to tie our game and go into overtime. So that was probably one of our best games.
Nash Central, that was probably a sectional game, right?
Yes, I think so.
Gotcha. That seems like the odd game for us. I know that. How big were those Eastern Alamance games for you this year?
Oh, they were tough. When we first played them, we were kind of a little shaky because their size was. They're all really big, but we just brought it to them, and when we saw them in the tournament again, we just knew what we had to do and told ourselves, like, we can do it. Like, it's not that hard to.
How big was it when, as this team kind of over the years, you kept coming together more and more and more as a team? How big was it for this team to finally come together? And once you did, how tough and how kind of together was this team?
Yeah, at the beginning we were kind of shaky because we're all young, fairly young, all sophomores, juniors, and so at the start it was kind of rough, but we kept building up and had hope, like we could potentially be really good, and so it started connecting towards the middle to end of the season, and it worked out for us.
Have you thought about, I know your brother's at Appalachian?
Western Carolina.
Western Carolina. I keep saying Appalachian. Did your mom get Appalachian?
Yeah, both my parents.
Yeah,
Yes.
gotcha. But the brother's at Western Carolina. He still shoots the three-point shot some too, I guess, somewhere.
Yeah, he did in high school and on the club team.
He's on the club team too?
Yeah, he was a freshman year.
What about yourself for college? Any ideas where you're headed so far?
I really love App State. That's my #1 choice right now. I just love the mountains and the cold, and both my parents went there, and so.
Have you visited App State some in the winter?
I have.
Yeah.
I took a tour in the fall this year.
Haven't been there during the dead of winter yet, though.
We went up there a few years ago in the winter, but I just love the snow and cold weather.
Should be your spot then. What about for your spot for next year for the team? What's this team got to do to improve between now and the championship game next year?
Yeah. Well, I can't play or work in the postseason because I play soccer in the spring.
Gotcha. Okay.
But over the summer, we could work really hard at team camp and build that program up. And then preseason workouts, we have to be focused and be ready to take a stand for the season.
How's that soccer team doing for you?
It's fine. I've been missing. I just started this week because of basketball. I haven't been able to be out there, which really sucks being on the bench supporting them, but it's a lot of fun.
How many games have they had? How many games do you miss?
I have missed 3.
3? Any games this week they've had?
We have one tomorrow.
Can you play tomorrow?
Yes.
So you're eligible to go?
Yes.
Did you have to practice a certain number of days where they let you play? Is there any rule about that?
you have to end, like you can't overlap season, so considering basketball is a winter sport, you have to wait till it's all the way done and then you can go into spring sports.
Gotcha. So once it was done Saturday, you could go into the soccer season.
Yeah,
Did
and I started Tuesday.
Did they call you to the school Sunday to start working out on that day, or did you?
No, I've been out on the field to a couple practices, and I've gone to all the games so far this season. So I've been trying to make a connection with the team, and so once I get out there, I'll just jump right in.
What position do you play?
Defense.
You're on the back side, protecting the goal and all that type
Yeah.
of thing. So don't have too many chances to score then.
No.
Do you guys do that offense where you got overlap though with other players? You'll end up on the field sometimes near the goal?
Sometimes, yeah.
Gotcha. Successful soccer program in Northern?
Yes, very. We got a new coach my freshman year named Wes Lewis, and he has built our program up a lot.
What's your favorite class out there these days? Who teaches that class?
My favorite class would probably be chemistry. My teacher, Mr. Conine, he's very involved with sports, so after every game he asks how we do, and he just connects really well with teenagers, and so I really like that.
That's a big part of what's going on, no doubt about that. Soccer, basketball, those are the two you play though, right? That keeps you pretty busy year round.
Oh yeah, I don't take any breaks from preseason all the way to the end of the school year.
Come summer, you don't do any soccer, it's all basketball summertime?
Well, in the fall and spring, I play soccer because I play travel soccer, and then in the winter and summer is basketball.
Got a busy year, no doubt
Yes.
about that.
Yes.
What do you tell those other 3A teams out there as you get ready to see them again next season? What do you tell the opposition?
I think that we are ready, and we have been in the position before, not necessarily on the winning side, but I think we are going to build up, and they just need to watch out because we're ready.
Who's the biggest basketball influence in your life? The big shout out you give. It's got to be your mom, isn't it?
My mom, yes.
Yeah. Is that? I mean, we hear people ask sometimes about daddy basketball. The daddy's helping to coach the daughter. You got the mommy basketball.
Yeah.
You ever hear any junk about that? Probably not. I wouldn't think.
Not necessarily.
When you first started as a freshman,
when
that'd be
I
a little
was
different.
a freshman, and in the fall, all the students are asking, "Oh, are you gonna make varsity? Are you gonna make varsity? Are you gonna make JV?" And I would say, look, I go out there to play my best. It's not if my mom's the coach or not, just talent and skill. So.
And she probably treats you just like all the rest of the players.
Oh yeah.
And you call her coach during practices, during the games?
During practice, I call her mom, and usually in the games, I try to stay away from mom, so like the other players don't necessarily like make that connection. But I call her coach sometimes.
Yeah, you do the mom thing in the games.
Yeah.
The players on the other teams, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and usually she could hear my voice. It stands out over all the players. So.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff, because that's a good psychology about the other team, because they pick that as that girl, her mother's a coach.
Yeah.
I got you. Got the deal there. If you could sum up the whole year, maybe in one word, is that possible? One word?
I would say we're successful.
Successful. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Sammy, good job.
Thank you.
If we need you again, we'll call you. We need some help. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Sami Furlough from the Northern Guilford Nighthawks, and we got a couple more players coming in. Probably Mercedes Dentz.